Bad guys. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here, if you're stopping by, I am only here to show you what's going on in the market. That's it. I'm just here to help. And tell a friend if you want to, or not. Keep it to yourself. So today, of course, it's 9:30, and we don't usually get in until the first 5 minute ticker is completed. But I want to go ahead and pray. Thank you so much for waking us up this morning. Thank you for our health. Thank you for our sixth senses. Thank you for our intuition. Thank you for guidance, showing us the right tickers, giving us tools to pick the right tickers. Thank you for all this flood of information and sorting it out for us. Continue to just watch over us and help us with all of the fruits of the spirit, with discipline, with focus, with patience, with trusting, with faith, with our confidence, all the things, and just keep us diligent as we continue to go through this day and every day and order our words when we're dealing with people. I don't know. That's for somebody today. Maybe it's for me. Who knows? But anyway, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity to trade and make money and to secure the bag. So we're not out here looking crazy because why? You do not want us to be broke. Nope. Nope, because that's low vibrational. So anyway, thank you so much, God, and continue to bless us. Amen. All right. And remember, we only trade Uber Black trades, right? Our life should reflect the trades we take, which is not janky, not choppy, but clean with level to level. All right, here we go. Okay, amen. All right, so did a little trade GPT this morning just because it was so fun yesterday. And today's trade is NVIDIA puts. So is that going to pan out like QQQ panned out for us yesterday? We're going to see. I'm so excited. I love to try out new things. That's the scientist in me, guys. It is the scientist in me for sure. So far, I do see NVIDIA kind of cooking on the low end, and I want to give it a go. You know what I'm saying? So utilize Trade GPT if you just don't know what the heck you're doing. And I think you'll like it. I do. So right now we have a lot of our black bar trades popping up, meaning that it's going to be a black bar day. And you know what that means? Money. So I would say that. So good luck, guys. Today is going to be a great day for sure. Boop. Give a message. All right. So today is the 26th. It says NVIDIA should be definitely tanking. It's 9:33. PLTR. What else is PLTR doing? You know, I want to see what PLTR is doing. It tanked yesterday. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. What did PLTR do to the world? And it looks like it could, let's see, possibly 152. We could get to, let's see, 147, maybe. It could do 147. That would be nuts. Wait for a pullback. Don't get into falling knives, guys. Wow. Puts are going crazy. But yeah, it should. Remember, it's 9:34, so it might give you a little bit of a pullback, and then it could continue to dump. So just be careful. Just be careful, guys. XLE is going up. Oil's going up. You see how PLTR pulled back on the 5-minute? You just want it to confirm before you get in. So 149. Got QQQ, Amazon, Tesla, Palantir. So all the techs are like literally falling right now. Okay. Palantir is not joking. They running that thing to the ground. Remember, this is the 5-minute orb. So we just want, now it's deciding if it's going to get outside of the orb or not. So this is the 5-minute block right here. Will it break this block is the question. See, there's our block. SPY block. What a day. And this is the closest level right here. So we're looking at below 149. Something. Ooh, guys. NVIDIA. Nope. All right, let's look at NVIDIA, guys. Let's see what ChatGPT said. It said it. NVIDIA might be the tank today, guys. And these contracts aren't so bad. I see. Mm-hmm. So far, it's starting off very put like, guys. All right, so here are our levels here. As you can see, this is a pivot level, so it might go down to 175. It could come back down here. And SPY and QQQ, all black barish falling apart. Mhm. All right, I think it's pretty it's pretty clear, guys, what we're doing. I'm in futures also doing puts up $118 in 6 seconds, guys. Jeez. Here we go, full transparency, 142 dropping on futures, taking profit just in case pulls back. Remember, I like to scalp futures, guys, so I get in and out, and I look at it at a lower time frame so I don't get clapped. Nvidia is falling. So when SQQQ starts flashing early like this, it usually means SPY is falling as well. Just wait patiently to see where it's next level, but definitely Nvidia is. I'm telling y'all, then Trade GPT is bomb. I was like, tell me a morning trade to get into based on what the market looks like, and it says Nvidia puts has the most high probability trade available. And I only put the tickers that we trade. So I didn't ask for like to scan a gazillion situations. So Nvidia is playing out the way that it said. So make sure you take profit along the way. Don't get greedy. All right. So this week earlier, Palantir was the dropper of the drops. And then Soxel, me and Wes played Soxel yesterday. That was fun. It did really good. We asked for an intraday trade. Like I just love finding new tricks to make my life easier. I promise you, I'm not here to be trying to stress out. I don't want to stress y'all out, and I want you guys to feel confident in the market. So whatever we're gonna find, guys. Let's just try to find the best tools ever to make our life easy. Because isn't gas high enough? Isn't life already hard enough? Okay. Up 8% on Nvidia. So we're seeing some pullback action happening on QQQ. Mhm. All right. So this is a pullback for sure. Not really sure if it's going to keep going down, but it's definitely a pullback. So be careful and let's see if it's going to pull back to continue in the direction of going down for the day. Microsoft is certainly winning. Ooh, geez, this is a big bull candle. So looks like here we might have a change in the direction. Let's see how this plays out with this candle here. It's definitely making a range this morning. Oh, looks like calls here. It's 9:45. Right. If it can sustain this, I will go ahead and get into some calls. MSFT. Let's see how this shakes out. 946 candle. Remember, that could just have been a pullback, and this is just figuring out its next direction. All right. Okay, it's pulling back down with the black bars. Interesting. That's why I like to let it shake out so we can see what it's going to do for the day. Let it shake. Let it shake. Mm, NVIDIA looks like it wants to keep coming down here. Interesting, guys. That pullback looked like it was just a snap. Patience. NVIDIA definitely looks like it wants to keep going down, though. Let's see what it's going to do. If it flips right here and a half, then it's not going to keep going. So let's see what its plan is. MSNT. Starting to get bearish here. Pull back on QQQ. SPY keeps going. Let's see, guys. 949. I ain't gonna lie. This bar came out of nowhere, but it was literally at the pivot. That's why it's so important to have these levels. So when things happen, you're like, what did happen? No, it happened at the pivot, guys. It happened at the line, which is so amazing why we have our levels up. So you can literally ride anything from both sides. You know what I mean? If you're quick enough, of course. See, you're trying to get on a 2 minute. So we can see what's going on. All right, so we look like here it's going to be a pullback here. So this is our 2 minute chart. You see it's coming down. Let's see what it's going to do. Two, mm, 2, 4, 6. What's our plan? What we doing? If it comes down here, guys, we are definitely looking at 651. So if price gets to 651, then I would be interested in a short. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at here. It's still congested on NVIDIA here, waiting to see if it's going to break down. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, guys. All right, it's flipping to buy. This is our next level here, 584.71. So we need to see how it's going to react here. I need to change this. Black bar. Definitely pulling up here. Mm-mm-mm. Really mesmerized. I'm sorry, guys. You guys gotta give me a moment. I'm just like, oh wow, this is so cool. Um, I'm looking at NVIDIA right now. It is congested here, so just beware of that, please. Definitely seeing a pullback here on QQQ, but I don't know for how long. Microsoft's cooking. Mm, okay. Yeah, I see some red coming in, guys. So this might be time. What is it? 9:56. 9:56. Nvidia's printing bears. The congestion might be coming out now. It's turning red here. But this just could be a pullback. So just currently the bulls are winning currently on here. Honestly, I'm just watching Nvidia here. I'm watching Nvidia like a hawk. It's printing black. Ooh, that's why I'm mesmerized. I'm like, dang, could ChatGPT really be real? I'll flip. I ain't gonna lie. Like if Nvidia breaks, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is some real stuff. This could help out the world. Y'all talking about broke? Y'all can get on here and be like, give me a trade. Bam. And then ChatGPT is like, say less. I'm blown. That's what it said though. I mean, I'm like really shocked. So shout out to anybody who got an Nvidia this morning. Look, I'm out here. I'm experimenting too, like you guys. You know what I mean? I just wanted to see, does this really work? Because sometimes you'll be on the road and you'll be like, man, I just want to make a play. That's how West be moving. West be needing something to make a play when he on the road. So this is really about his life right now. Wow. It's really got some put action going on. Let me see where it said how far it was gonna go. Let me see. It said mm-mm-mm. So you see it's pulling back right here. So I don't know. It's still in a congested area. So I need to see how that's gonna play out. This is this is juicy though. This is a nice little situation. I'm just happy to be learning. And I don't trust ChatGPT, but I do at the same time. So this is, I don't know. I'm kind of like this, like, wow. If it breaks through those wicks, that will be crazy. So the mantra is your trades should reflect your life, you know? So my thing is we want to take trades that reflect our life, which is nice and neat and not crazy and janky. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Oh, it may be a range day. It popped up here. Jesus. So, I told Wes yesterday, I said, when you're looking at the chart, you can see the take profit level says 652, 651. And I'm wondering if price will get to 650, 652 today. We're going to see. INTC. Okay. Yeah, so I'm in scientist mode today, guys. So feel free to use your scanner to do whatever you need to do. Check your charts. I'm like kind of in study mode. But thank God these tickers are amazing. You guys. Because let me tell you, if this trade GPT works, you guys, y'all understand this could change your account dramatically. Dramatically. So I'm just trying to understand the timing of it. Like, do you need to wait for a pullback? So that's where I'm kind of studying at this point. So thank you for letting me be a science rat right now. Mm, IREN. Mm, yeah, I'm trying to see. Are we breaking down on NVIDIA, guys? Breaking down on SPY too? What's going on? Looks like there's some breaking down happening here. I think here's another question, you guys. You guys should ask yourself, what type of trader do you want to be? Right? Do you want to be like a swing trader, a day trader, which is super freaking stressful? Do you want to be a trader that holds your trades for a couple hours and get out, or a couple days, or a couple weeks? My mentor made sure that she helped me define what I was so I could play in those lanes correctly. And I think that if you're going to have somebody that you trust as a mentor, they need to help develop you into who you are trying to be. So if you're trying to be a professional sports player, right, your mentor should be trying to help you develop that skill set. So I'm just here to give you thoughtful things to think about, as well as some bomb ass tickers that got some momentum. I'm here to give you that too. But I always want you to be like, what kind of trader am I? You know what I mean? Am I somebody who's a dope boy, or am I somebody who takes this serious? Because again, I felt like I've been through all the things. I didn't take things serious, and sometimes I wasn't disciplined. A lot of times, um, I went through a lot, to get to a place where I could just sit here at my desk at 9:30 and not be like cringed about it. So it's really important you ask yourself what you want to be when you grow up. Because that's really what it is. It's growing up, truthfully, growing up out of your childish ways and becoming the person that you want to be. Sometimes that's scary. All right. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm. It's 10:07. We have 22 minutes left on the clock. It's like prices coming down here, pulling back. My goodness. What thing do I have up here? What is this? Okay, guys. We are hitting a certain level and it's looking like it's us. It could push up. It could stall. Okay, a red arrow just popped up for us. What does that mean? Is it going to tank or is this a false push? You don't know until the you don't really know until it closes or gets close to the low of the previous candle. Heads up. Wow. Wow. Did y'all see that? Damn. Literally red flash and black bar shawty pops up. Playing. I'm like blown right now. What the heck? Oh man. If that wasn't real, just got into a put on futures just to see what was happening because I saw some bars forming and now we see this. So what we want to see is a confirmation before we decide to get in a put is can this come down lower than here? Then that can be a confirmation for us guys. That was crazy. But see, that's the cool thing about futures. You don't gotta, you gotta be really selective with options. I can't just be like, just jump in and jump out. No, 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 no. You can do that with futures, but you cannot do that with options or you will get clapped. And I don't want y'all to get clapped. I love you guys and I care about you. So if y'all wanna play with the scalp life, y'all have to get on futures. There is no other option for real. Like scalping options is retarded, and I don't suggest anybody do that. So if you have to get trading out of your system, please do futures or paper trading until you see a confirmation somewhere. Okay, that's real talk. That's a bar. Write it down. Because it'll flip back on you and then you're like damn I'm out my money because your options won't settle till the next day and I don't but that's not how it is with futures. You have what you have with futures. Super great. It settles that moment. All right, NVIDIA actually, damn, ChatGPT came through. Wow. Impressed. I did not think so. I was like, this looks struggles to me. But you have to wait. Look, you have to wait for it to get out of congestion. Interesting, guys. Wow. Um, so yeah, we're definitely that red flash. Wow, on that. So we need to save this. So if you guys have Thinkorswim or TradingView, I want you guys to look at this. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out who. Okay. Um, I need to publish this. Hi, Arval, sell arrows. That's just legit. We have to keep that on the ice right there. That was crazy. Yeah, Nvidia boy is whew, Nvidia is doing its job, guys. Up 11% on Nvidia. I don't know how much it's gonna give us though, but hey, it worked. Shout out to ChatGPT. That's the play it gave me today. I wonder if it can keep going. Here is our next level, 174. And it does say take profit 174. Also, when this bar prints gray, it looks like it's also a sign that it's going to go into a put. I noticed that too. And then it goes gray, and then this red arrow pops up, and then boom, it just falls and it goes nuts. So high RVOL 2 is the indicator for this. I don't know if I saved it or not, but guys, I will. Because damn, that's a moneymaker right there, buddies. Jeez. I'm impressed. I be in the lab playing with this stuff. But you gotta wait till it closes for it to be legit. So that's the thing. This one did do its job, but let's see. Mhm. All right, how much more NVIDIA can you give us? I say take profit if you can, grab some more if you want to. Looks like there's still more to go here with NVIDIA. Let's see. Let me go to the weekly chart on here. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to the weekly chart on NVIDIA and see how far it has to go. Let's see, week. Hold on. All right, so looks like between here and here, so 174 might be a situation. But it could cook till the end of the day. I don't know. But I know I'm in profit now. So remember, just if you get $1 a day and compound that, you are doing better than half the traders out here in the world. That's some real talk. So grab your money. You know what I'm saying? Grab it. Grab it if you can. Because this is a pullback right now on NVIDIA. And QQQ looks like it may come down again. So that might be the high of the day for QQQ. And it's right here on this order block. So if it comes back into this block, we're looking at it to come down to 582. All right. That is the rules. Like, we're just trying to catch a smooth move from one level to the other. And as you can see, it never got quite to this level, right? So if it doesn't get quite to this level, what do? You ride it back down to the next level. See, that's how this works. If it can't get to one level, chances are it'll come down to the level before. That's the common sense behind it. But you've got to see how it reacts to certain levels in order for you to trust that. And then again, if it breaks past a level, then you get out, right? So that's how that works. But my thing is, Chat GPT be having people want to jump off of a bridge. So, I was trying to study this. Like, well, what you talking about? Do you just want to wreck my life and, get us trapped? I don't know. So it's always good to just know how to trade. And then if you get help, it's okay. But don't become dependent on certain things. You have to trust your human instinct. You know what I mean? God talks to you too, not the computer. So just remember that. And so I try not to be too dependent on things outside of me because it will clap you. You'll be like, damn, I didn't see it coming. But you did. You did. You saw it coming. Stop playing. So that's kind of what I've been looking at these days. So I'm trying to see if we can do take profit here around 174. This has been pretty accurate so far though, guys. So I'm just trying to look and see where are we at, what we're doing. So if XLE is going up, you already know the deal. Then that means the SPY and the QQQs usually are going the opposite. Okay, so now we got AMD, which is tech, coming down. And when one company drags it, more companies tend to drag. And there goes our NVIDIA play. Pushing red. Wow. Okay, Wes. I love it. All right, we are coming down here. Looks like the QQQ is back in the order block. So that is a sign, guys, that puts could at least be here for the next dollar or so. So that's a great way to get in there. You got 10 minutes left. You can grab some money off of that play. I'm up 13% on NVIDIA. Nice. So this is how I think we can use Chat GPT, guys, right? We get the direction, And then we look for levels to hop in. So don't hop in blindly, because I feel like I could have got more off this contract than 13%, to be honest with you, if I would have just got in here. That's just my feeling, in my opinion. I think I could have did that. All right, Nvidia is dropping again, guys. So and then futures has just been really easy to scalp today, guys. Like, wow, super easy today on futures. I wish you guys could chat because scalper, yes, IVR. I hope you're scalping. Scalping is really easy and quick, and scalping is great for control freaks. I'm definitely a scalper. I hate letting it cook, man. I hate it because I hate it. Oh my God. I'll be like, I don't know what it's doing. I can't hold it together. And then 2 days later, it'll be like, damn, I should have held. So I have to control it. It just drives me crazy when I don't. But that's just me, no apologies. I like to control what's going on. Okay. I don't feel safe with you, stock market, sometimes. But Nvidia is whew, boy, shout out to Nvidia. I'm really excited. But yeah, I think we can definitely use ChatGPT for directional purposes and then figure it out if we want to go more there. So I think that could work. Okay. It's a lot of liquidity going on today. A lot of grabbing orders and pulling back. Volatility in the building. A lot of volatility. So it's kind of seesawing here with this box, right? So this is interesting here. Does it want to go in the box, out the box? Amazon. All right. Okay, looks like Nvidia's ramping back up. I'm just blown. I'm really, really blown. Why is that song in my head with Snoop Dogg and Pharrell? Let's get blown. I love that song. Gotta get my thrills. I think I'm gonna play that when I get off of here. 6 more minutes before I turn on the Snoop Dogg show. Come on, let's get blown. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, Nvidia is printing red. Can it get to 174, which is what the stop loss says? We've got SPY coming down, which is, like I said, thinking about a put. If I see a nice push here, we got some options, guys. We got some options. But again, what did I say? If you're going to do puts, you need to wait for it to close below here. This would be an optimal level for options. Now, for scalpers on futures, y'all could be riding this wick down like I'm doing right now. $46 in, 48.52, 70, 76. You know what I mean? Scalp grab, boop, get back in. That's kind of my jam. Here we go. Okay. 4 more minutes left. Waiting to see some type of real confirmation on the QQQs and the spies. Right now, it's just wicking up at the top, which is a good sign that it could possibly go down today. So, um, yeah, wicks are a huge sign it's going to go the opposite way when you have several wicks lined up like that. So, right now, it's 4 wicks lined up, and that usually means it could be a potential fall soon. So just these are the little things you look for when you trade for a long time. You're like, oh, I've seen that before, or okay, this is a pattern. You know, those are the patterns you're looking for. Wicks wicking up at the top means a reversal's coming usually. That's usually how that plays out. All right, we got Nvidia cooking again on the downside, and we got mad puts going in on futures going down on the 3-minute chart. All right, here we go. Tanking, tanking. 3-minute chart. Wowee. Oh, wow. Black bar shorty on NVIDIA. It's been a day, guys. It's been a day. We rode the chop through. So proud of us. We did not flinch. We ain't flinched. I wanted to flinch, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what's going on? Ah, 2 more minutes left on the clock before I sign off. Congratulations to everybody who got their bread today. Oh yeah, Nvidia is cooking 174. Just crossed that, so it should get to 174.60, which would be optimal for that. That would be awesome. And it's black bars, so I wonder if that's just going to keep going all day long. Actually, okay, guys, futures is looking great. Shout out to everybody getting their money in the futures world. Oof, oof. Looking like 581 might be an optimal place to go ahead and get out. I'm up 21% on Nvidia. Okay. It's 10:30. All right, guys, continue to have fun making money by yourself, and I'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Have-